If the solo has a pulse, the solo fights on. Trust me, I'm not dead. I'm just sleeping. And you? Oh, you're just dreaming. So open your eyes. Open your eyes. Your eyes. Your eyes. Your eyes. This wipe started no different than any other wipe. As soon as I spawned in, I started running towards the biome where I wanted to build. But along the way, I made sure to stop and loot, because you never know, you might find some things that could jumpstart your wipe. Rust is a game of survival, but don't let it get to your head. Sometimes a solo needs help, and when that help comes in the form of a horse, make sure you treat him with respect. I wasn't content on a spot to build, so I decided to lay down a sleeping bag and to stash away my most valuable items while I continued my search. Alright, let's hope I remember how to build this base. It's been a minute, but I've done it enough times to remember. I decided to do a bit more roaming before I settled down, but when I spawned near the fishing village, this happened. So instead, I decided to say hello to my new neighbor, who had been farming wood for quite some time. Hello? Hey man.
Hello.
Hey, I'm a solo. I'm just chilling over here. Are you a solo? Okay. Alright man. And just like that, with a few words, peace was made, and I instantly felt safer. So I laid down some foundations and started building my base. This journey is a crazy one, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave a like. I'll see you guys in the comment section. I was making decent progress on my base, so I ran out to collect some scrap and more wood. The resources on this side of the map were low, so I did the best I could with what I had. Now that the base was relatively safe, I spawned on my outside bag and collected the loot that I stashed away. It was safer in here than it was out there. As I headed out to do some looting, I noticed that the sun was rising to a foggy day. The eeriness of the fog and the lack of vision reminded me of some of the stories that I was narrating on my other channel, Orange Radio. I think those stories are starting to take their toll, but as I sat there, admiring the sunrise, I couldn't help but feel completely grateful for stepping back into the rest world. Since farming the road seemed to be working, I decided to continue doing it, and while I was out there, I grabbed some wood. This corner of the map seemed undisturbed, and I was feeling good. But in Rust, that feeling never lasts too long. Oh, it's me, dude. It's me. As I heard him leaving with my horse, I grabbed a bow and some arrows, and I made my best attempt at following him. But I looked and I looked. He was nowhere to be found. I wasted no more time. I grabbed another horse and I made my way back to base. Solos don't dwell. There's plenty of loot out there. You just have to have it in you to get it. But what I didn't realize is that I had led him to my base. I noticed a geared player outside, and I knew trouble was coming. But I just didn't have enough time. It was pure chaos. And then, silence. I took a moment to take in the quiet and breathe. It's never easy losing your base and being raided for the little that you have. But as a solo, it's a part of the process. I consider it an extremely lucky wipe if I get away without being raided at least once. So I do what I do best. I shake it off. I keep my head up. And I keep going. I waited out the night at the fishing village. I'd rather sit in front of the fire instead of the darkness. And while I stood there contemplating my loss, a small gesture of kindness changed my attitude completely.
Hey, bro.
Hello. How's it going, man? It reminded me that the world of Rust has toxicity and has kindness, a lot like the real world. And this is exactly what I needed to keep going. I decided to change things up and try my luck in the winter biome. The snow isn't a personal favorite of mine, but I was determined to make something work. As soon as my feet touched the snow, I knew it was time to get to work. Now, it was time to build. I took a break from farming and building and went to take a closer look at the island. To my surprise, there was a new duo that was building nearby. Initially, shots were fired, but then the weapons were put down and we talked. I'm chill.
Hello?
Hello.
Do you live down there?
Yeah, that's me.
Were you up on that iceberg earlier?
No. I was actually AFK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're looking for those guys, so I don't know. Alright, well, hopefully you find some clothes.
Alright. What? While roaming, I came across this airdrop. Maybe it was overlooked. On a high pop server like this, sometimes if things seem too good to be true, they probably are. I wasn't fully content with living in the snow, at least not this time. So I went out roaming, looking for a potential place to build my new home. When the sun sets over the water in the desert biome, the view is unmatched. This wipe was a wake-up call, a reminder of what makes me truly happy. This is a new chapter in my orange dream. As I waited for the sun to rise, I huddled over a campfire and watched the moon hanging in the sky. I can relate to the moon. The moon hovers solo in the sky, surrounded by darkness. But yet the moon never fails to show. In the world of Rust, the journeys are endless, and I'm here for the ride. So thank you to all the supporters. Thank you for hanging tight and standing by my side. Together, we can make the impossible happen. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Have a good day, dude. got ambushed. What can I say, man?
Don't take it personally, eh?
Nah, you're good. GG, boys. I found a boat in a nearby river, and I took that boat to farm the ocean. But on my way, I found this guy. For some reason, the ocean was being watched closely. So I took what I collected and I headed back to the desert. And when the sun came up, I decided to take all of my loot along with the boat and travel down to the snow. Since I already have a base there, at least I can keep my loot safe. I made a pit stop here because I had stashed away some loot and I wanted to retrieve it and take it to my snow base. After making my way around the island, I decided it wasn't worth the risk, so I swam back out to my boat. As I approached the base, I noticed there was something wrong with it, and the closer I got, the clearer it became. My base had been wiped out. As I rode away from my second-rated base, and the group who clearly rated me, I had no home anymore. So I decided to hide a box behind this iceberg in the hopes that no one will see it, and maybe, just maybe, I could build a base and come back for the box. But in the middle of this process, company arrived. As I sank deeper, my wipe flashed before my eyes. Oh, it's me, dude. It's me. But wait, what was that? I don't remember that. That couldn't have been a flashback. That base, that must be what's coming. I can't give up now. Wake up, Orange. Wake up, Orange. And there I was, starting fresh. But this time was going to be different. This new world had orange written all over it. And of course, I'll run into some issues. But while I was sinking, I saw what's to come. So now, I need to get started.
You're bad.
And so I began looting on my way to the desert biome. To my luck, I found a boat on the shore, so I used this boat to store my loot instead of having it on my body. I farmed and hunted, and then I started building. Suddenly, things were going really well. But then, I started hearing shots nearby. So I took cover in a cave. I decided to help this guy a little bit. And he seemed grateful. Have a good wife, dude. At this point, I could tell this was going to be where I grow. You've been watching an Orange Dream production.